Hello, dolls. Welcome back to my channel, Life with Elle. For those of you all that are new here, I'm Elle or Lynn, whatever you prefer to call me. For the returning dolls, thank you for coming back as we continue on this journey. For those that are new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share. And if you're returning and you haven't done so, you need to do so as well. So I am starting a new series today called Shaken, Not Stirred. If you all remember in the last video, which was the fall decor video and the small story time, I said that I wanted to start doing like weekly cocktails with you all, and I'm going to start today. The goal is to get it up every Wednesday so that you can get the recipe, the ingredients, and you have Thursday and Friday to pull down everything you need, do a little shopping, and then you can make the recipe over the weekend or the next week. So today's recipe, like I said, is going to be a classic mulled wine recipe. It's perfect for the fall. It's good to sip on as the weather gets cooler. You can just enjoy it in front of the fireplace or watching a movie if you're entertaining and having people over around the fire pit. It just serves well during entertaining. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull the ingredients together and we will start making the classic mulled wine recipe. Now, as always, you know, a doll likes her bubbly, so I'm going to sip on this while I'm making the wine. You grab whatever you want to sip on, and together we'll make the classic mulled wine. Welcome to the first edition of Shaken Not Stirred, dolls.
Can't go back, that ass back. You can't go back, that ass so.
So dolls know that before I cook, I always like to set a little mood and provide a little ambiance. So these are the same candles you saw in the fall decor haul. They just smell so good. I don't burn them every day, but when I'm in the kitchen and I'm preparing something, I love to have them burning in that background, and they smell so good. Okay, dolls, I'm back. You really can't see me that well, and my kitchen is really not conducive to filming, but this recipe calls for us to be at the stove. So in future recipes, we'll probably be at the bar in the other room, kind of like a real mixology session. So the first thing you need, obviously, for the classic mulled wine recipe is a good bottle of red wine. I already have this in the house. This is a Charles & Charles Cabernet Sauvignon. Hopefully you can see that. And then you need a brandy. This is some brandy my husband had in the house. This is a Christian Brothers brandy, and you need a quarter of a cup of that. So I already have that measured out here. Hopefully you can see that. For the wine, you need the whole bottle. Then the other things that you need in it, I think, are pretty cool. You need 2 tablespoons of honey. You can use whatever honey you like. I'm not turning the label around. A girlfriend of mine is a beekeeper and makes this honey, so I'm really excited to use this. So you use 2 tablespoons of that. And then you will need cinnamon sticks. I just purchased these. They smell so fresh, so just a cinnamon stick, let's see, in there for garnishment. So you'll need a couple of those. And then you will also need, in terms of the spices, there's a spice called Star of Anise. Hopefully, let me see if I can hold this up so you can see that. That's the Star of Anise. So you need 4 of those, and they, oh my goodness, they smell so good. It's going to remind you so much of fall, and then it's going to be hard for you to see this. You will need 3 cloves. I think I counted out 4 cloves. Let's see. Those you aren't going to be able to see this, but I will try my best. You will need cloves. And then you will also need fresh cranberries. You can see that. And then 1 orange, which you will slice. So let's start putting the ingredients together, and we'll move over to the stove.
Like some shit you hear in stories. If only these 4 walls could talk. More than just a little tipsy. He got me wise, so I won't talk. Hey there, girl, give me a...
So dolls, like I said, the kitchen's not really appropriately set up for filming, so we're doing the best we can. But hubby's home, and I'm gonna ask him to come in and open this bottle of wine for us. Here, you gotta take the thing off, and then you can open that for us, and we can get started. Put a man to work. Is that how you do it?
I think there's a right way or wrong way, because when I pull the cork, it's going to come out.
Oh, I always cut through the top right there.
Like some shit you hear in stories. If only these 4 walls could talk. More than just a little tipsy. He got me wise, so I won't talk. Hey there, girl, give me a cup. I don't think it's strong enough. You're thinking about it way too much. Just take another hit, you'll feel better now. Who cares about tomorrow? Erase my problems the one way I know how. My heart is in pieces. I don't know how to get out. All these bruises end up on me. Think I know who fucked me up. Who believe your little story when you can't even tell right side from up? Baby girl, you're just confused. Maybe you should just let loose. I got a couple more for you. Just take another hit, you'll feel better now. Who cares about tomorrow? Erase my problems the one way I know how. My heart is in pieces. I don't know how to get out.
Okay, dolls, that's really the end of the recipe right there. I like to leave it on the stove just a little bit longer to let some of the sweetness and the spices infuse a little bit more in the wine. So I will let it sit maybe for another 10 or 15 minutes. If you all remember in the fall decor video, I showed you all these mugs. I'm gonna serve it in the mugs. My husband ran an errand for a minute, so when he gets back, I'll serve it for both of us. And then I have some fresh cranberries to go in there. And then again, I'll use the cinnamon sticks. It smells so yummy, dolls. Other times when I cook this or made this recipe, I just let it sit on the stove all day long, and it just provides such a wonderful aroma and fragrance to your kitchen and your home. So I will probably do that for the rest of the evening, and I'll be back in a bit when we get ready to serve it. Okay, dolls, I am back, and we are ready to serve the classic mulled wine. I'm just going to get, let's see, let me move the camera down so you all can see it a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, I am just going to just scoop some Hopefully you can see this. We'll stir it around a little bit. Oh my goodness, it smells. Oh my goodness, the fragrance is amazing, dolls. I'm not gonna put too much in here because these are big mugs. And then, you know what? Let me get a little this, because one of the things I always do is take the lemon. I'm so tired, dolls. Take the orange and just literally, and this is a wide mug, so this should work. Just lay it on top, just like that. Actually, I'm gonna move this. And then, hopefully you can see this. Dolls know I'm OCD and a perfectionist. And the star of anise is down in there, but I want it to be on top. So I'm just gonna put that on top there. And then I'm gonna take a couple of cranberries and put them in. So yummy as well. And then the next thing and the final thing I'm gonna do is take a cinnamon stick and I'm gonna and it may not stand up. When the cinnamon sticks stand up, it's falling down. Cinnamon sticks aren't really long. I'm gonna kind of stick it in the orange. So dolls, this is the final result of the classic mulled wine. Just smells so good, and I can't wait to taste it. Okay, dolls, that is it. I am tasting it for the first time. Well, the first time for this batch, but I haven't made it in a while, so let's see. It is amazing, dolls. Perfect mix of spicy, sweet, a little kick from the wine, the cranberries, the orange. It is perfection. So hubby's upstairs on a Zoom call. I'm going to make a cup for him and take it upstairs. That will be the true taste test. So with that, this is the first edition of Shaken Not Stirred. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm going to put the recipe and the ingredients below. And let me know if you like this type of episode. I think it's fun and I can't wait to think about and plan for what we'll make next week. So with that, dolls, cheers, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Can't go back, that ass back. You can't go back, that ass so.